Yo, what's going on? So I seen a question by this young lady, and I just felt like it was the perfect question to ask because one thing I've come across is a lot of women seem like they have a hard time choosing certain quality guys, and it it always lead me to say like, wow, women aren't that smart, and that also led me to be like, uh. They don't have a lot of confidence in themselves. They're really insecure. So all man pretty much gotta do is just tell them they pretty, and they'll go for that. So I feel like um, a lot of women would just go for men telling them they pretty, just any type of validation. Which if you need it, that's okay. But I don't want to get a woman like that. Like try to validate her, make her feel pretty. Because then, like, when she get tired of me doing that, she probably gonna need for somebody else to do that. Because I know when I do get in a relationship, I'm gonna tell my woman, hey, I love you, and hey, I think you're beautiful, So I don't want her. I want her to know that for herself in the beginning. But like I said, I feel like the young lady, asks a good question. She asks, how can you tell if the young man has good potential? And I would say it's a lot of ways you can tell if a young man has good potential. I would I'm gonna first start off by saying like he might come off as a nerd or something, or how like society look at him, or a lame, not a nerd, but like a lame, just somebody that's not really cool. And that's only because he haven't really made nothing of himself yet. Now you may get some young men who really hip to the outside appearance. But what I'm coming from is that a lot of young men who you can tell have good potential, they probably more into like books, into whatever they into. They interested in whatever they into, and probably doing some research upon. That's why I say nerd or lame, because this guy he's making his own way. You know, he's not following the crowd. Now he probably following somebody, but it's like a tutor, a mentor. So he on a path towards something. He's not just following the crowd. What's ever trending. Now the guys who probably don't have full potential, the guys you shouldn't invest in, may be following the crowd. He may be hip to everything because that's what he's researching. He's researching what is everybody else doing. He's not researching what he's interested in, or researching what stuff like that. He's just interested in what everybody else is interested in, and he's hip to it, outside appearances, because that's all he's paying attention to. He's not really seeking deep within, not making a way for himself. He's following the crowd. And also the way a guy talk. Now, like I said, Lane, he probably haven't talked to so many women to where he understand women, or got game or whatever. Just he be respect people, he polite, he not rude. The guy that you probably don't want to invest in probably have invested all his time in that. Like I say, pay attention to the outside things. So the guy that probably sound nice or whatever, he's probably been out there. And I heard of some stories of some guys like, you know, women, they probably want a guy who can have good sex and stuff and can talk nice and all. But I'm 30 now, and it's crazy. But I feel like I lived long enough to experience some things, and some of these men who 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 like these women choose like the man who good at sex or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that, or whatever. But some of these men really went low, like went hit rock bottom. Okay, for instance, I'm just giving an example. I know a guy who told me that he learned to have sex really good for women, so he can have a place to stay. And like you can just only imagine the type of women he was having sex with just to have a place to stay, because that's his main intention was to have a place to stay. He didn't have a place to stay, so he would do the most he can to stay around these women, allow these women to let him stay at his place, and that's what his solution was to learn sex really good so he can have a place to stay. And you can only imagine the type of women he was practicing with. You know what I'm saying? I've seen type of women he had talked to. I'm just saying that to say, like, these women want these type of men, and these men has the taste of these men, what these men goals exactly are. So I don't want to make this a long video. I'll probably make another part to it because I feel like there's a lot more to say about it. But yeah, the man that the man that be on his purpose has good potential. He probably won't have a good game. Like you probably like 21, he 21. Y'all have things and y'all have things that's different that can help each other out. And I'm realizing like as you get older in this dating thing, like as a man you get you build yourself. Like me, if I never had game. Like, well, being young, I didn't have game, and then I talked to him and stuff like that. But now that I'm older, I will be able to provide some things, like just take you out on a date. It won't have to be like a mutual, how we know each other, mutual friendship. It'll be like me approaching women, offering them out on dates and stuff like that because I'll be able to provide that now that I'm a man. But in my younger days, it'll be like, how do we know each other? You want to hang out because you couldn't really do too much. I feel like as a woman, when she get older, she has probably some habits. If she don't have kids or trauma baggage, she'll probably at least develop habits that she used to. So I honestly think it's good to go when you're younger, grow with a person. If if anything, I know me myself, I'm learning not to be really superficial, although I never really have been. I just know how important I'm learning what's important in a marriage, why it's important. And, you need trust, you need that commitment, you need honesty. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here say that some things that you probably won't find attractive, like the bad boy or the game. It just you gotta look within his character. If he's a good guy, if he can I remember I was really awkward and weird with some things, but now I'm just like I got a backbone now. So it's like you probably gotta accept that he may be awkward and weird in some areas, but you know who he is, his heart. You build with him, help him grow. Help build him, help him grow. Encourage him. And that really helped. You know, yeah. I think that's all I can say for right now. Comment, let me know if you have more questions. Like young women, say something because honestly, I'm down to the point where I feel like women are like really insecure with it. They'll just take any compliment. It sounds really sad. So I know there's women out there who know themselves. Know yourself. If you don't, man, love yourself. Also. So like, comment, subscribe. Bye.